Hey, so I think, I think this is where we start. So what I'm doing today is I'm waiting for an oil change, and I thought, hey, I've got the house is empty. I'm able to do a quick video, say thank you to a real special friend of mine. Probably the only person I'm gonna send this video directly to. So shout out to Morgan and Ray, who've been super cool, new friends of mine. And what I do with them is I play a lot of Magic, and one cool thing that I do in my TCG past is, if I had multiple decks, I'd play against myself. And Magic, I think, really lends itself to it because with the decks being around 60 and only being able to do so much, you're really concerned with what you're capable of doing and not necessarily having to expect interacting so much with the opponent, not like L5R was. And so the other cool thing about this deck is this blue-black deck I built with my little brother, and I want to play test it. So I thought, I've got this new kind of not as strong Strixhaven black-white deck. We'll play him out, do a little bit of a walkthrough of the process on how to play against yourself, how to kind of split your focus into playing two games. It's kind of like doing two games of chess, or how to effectively analyze using this tool to help improve your deck. How is, just playing a game quick. What are the first 7 cards I'm going to get? What are the first 15? What are the chances? How does the patterns and rhythms of my deck really line up? What changes can I make to it? So, haven't play tested this blue-black deck at all. It's got old cards, it's got a little bit of new cards, and then the Strixhaven is pure Strixhaven, only Strixhaven stuff. So it'll be fun. We're gonna do some rolling here to decide who goes first. We're gonna go with highs. The purple one's going to be for Strixhaven. The blue one is going to be for the black-blue. That might have been loud. Here we go. I don't know if you guys can see it. You can see that. So that's a 20 and an 18. Strixhaven goes first with the blue-black. Ooh, damn. That's close as it gets, almost. And by the way, you guys can see on screen, Vlad Gluschenko, royalty-free music. It's helping me cover up some white noise in the background. Helps me out. So I'm going to shuffle through these. I guess I'll do a proper, 5-point shuffle for both of them at least. And so what's going to go on here is I'm just going to play a normal game. I'm going to have 2 hands, one from each deck, and I'm really only going to be thinking about the deck that I'm holding. I'm not really going to try and think about, I know this other hand has this and that, so I'm not going to play it, because you wouldn't think that when you're playing a normal game. I'm just going to act as my own opponent and play the hands the best way I see fit. If you've ever played Go or chess against yourself, it's kind of similar. Chess is a little bit more simpler because it's more strategy based, I'd say. Whereas Go, you can kind of sit there and have fun and be like, oh, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black. And then it starts getting to think of it like, oh, who's going to win this, white or black? And that's what I try and do with playing a card game, is let the scatter shot kind of play itself out for a minute, and then think, how are these hands going to win this game? And whichever one wins. In L5R, I would do 7 points. I like to shuffle these. Honestly, I try not to think about which pile I'm going to unless I was doing it in a circle like I just was. But think about which pile needs a new card. How's it gonna be? You know, and as far as this game goes, I do kind of expect the white-black to kind of come out on top. It's more of a cleaner edited deck, whereas this blue-black is, you know, it's playtesting. It hasn't been played at all. And if I can kind of suss out some of the issues with it before I hand it off to my little brother, then they're going to have more fun with it. Alright, so that's on view. Okay. Ooh, how about on this? No, that's not gonna work. Okay. I can't do this. So those are countdowns. I got plenty of Dice-a-Roonies to play with. A nice a little roller, as you saw. I like to keep out, you know, a couple D10s. Honestly, I find D10s so useful. The D4 from time to time, the D8, the D6. That's what you need. Counters wise. Let's throw the other D20 in there. Keep those off to the side. No. Okay. Nice. I kind of like that. So we got to do our hands. I don't know about mulliganing. We're just kind of figuring out what we're doing here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Yeah, I got with this deck super happy, especially with going first. Oh my goodness. So double lands, Killian, which is like one of the best things that I can get out of my deck. Another backup monster, Combat Professor, Fracture. So with Killian, I really want the Thunderous Orator, because he takes up all his keywords here, and they just start wreaking havoc. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. This hand, I definitely keep with this white-black deck every single time. That's a good hand. I'm happy for it. All right, let's check out the blue-black. I don't know really what I'm looking for on this one. Low cost cards, some land. I did get an island. 3 cost, 4 cost, 1 cost, 1 cost, 1 cost of the wrong color. I'm taking another jab at that. I think this has like a 10-10 split as far as land goes. There's normal lands, you know, not the best. It can get a little bit screwed, I think. Let's do just another cut there. 4, 5, 6, 7, and again, we're just getting not enough land. At this point, you might be losing a card in casual play. Usually we don't. It's just like, I'm not getting what I need out of my first hands, you know? It's fine. And, you know, I'm not having the best times with this stuff right here. Shuffle half the deck proper. Do one of these. Throw one at the top. Throw one at the bottom. And right in the middle. Now, let's try again. Alright, 2 islands. And a swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can play with this. We can play with this hand. We've got a single creature. No, it's an enchantment. But we've got 3 islands, or 2 islands and a swamp. Creature for the first turn. This is good. This is good. This is the kind of hand this deck is looking for. Let's see how it plays out. Now, keep that right there. Keep that right there. I'm gonna keep the hands kind of like that. Alright, so here's the thing about this deck. One, it's got not this deck's hands. So it's got not a single creature to summon on the first turn. So what we do is we enter the Silver Quill tapped, and then we end the turn. We go over here. Turn 2 gets to draw. Another swamp. Not bad. We're gonna run into some stuff here. Alright, we're gonna put down the swamp, we're gonna tap it, we're gonna summon the Whisper Squad here. Having a good time, having a great time. That's all they can do. They got, you know, other things to do in their hand, but they've spent their mana. Alright, this untaps, we draw cards. Still not really able to do anything. We put down the planes. Yeah, we've got, so that's a 4 cost, that's 3 cost. Luckily, Killing's a 2 cost. What do we do here? You know, I think we summon Killian anyway, just to get the mana used. Because we don't have anything that we're waiting to use on their turn or need to have in our pocket. So we tap both the mana, we get Killian out. Now my spells, the target creatures, cost 2 less, 2 mana less. That's pretty great. We move forward, table is theirs. So, this taps, we draw, we get another swamp. So we're getting a little mana flooded. A little bit of an issue, I think. Not really. So our 2, we got sorcery we can't use yet. Snapping Drake we can't use yet. 4 lands, and enchantment. So what I'm seeing on this is this deck throws down a swamp. It taps the swamp. It uses dead weight on Killian, which actually just fucking kills him. And that's bad. That makes me sad. Especially because I couldn't do anything, even if I had something in my hands. I had no mana. And then this attacks me and taps for 1. And still has a mana in their pocket. So that's pretty great for them. Pass turn, and we move over here. Inkling summoning, but guess what? No more mana. Which technically this should have tapped. It's my bad. Untapped. Oh, I could have done something, but I didn't have the mana. Target creature you control gains 2/2 and gains hexproof until it cannot be the target of spells or abilities your opponent controls. So they would have suddenly gotten that and would have killed their mana, killed the card, and I would have been able to save my dude. But I didn't have any mana to spend on it. Yeah, straight up mana starved to do nothing here. So passes turn, 2 mana up. Untaps, draws. Oh, see, I would have maybe been able to use that if I had thrown out an island last turn. Could have. Can't use the Snapping Drake, so we're going to throw out an island. got this drag under. Honestly, this blue-black deck, I spoke too soon. We attack, tap, pass turn, full mana. Can't use the ability. I don't have another Whisper Squad. Otherwise, whew. Yeah, I need to get some more of those cards for sure. We go over here. We draw a card. We get the swamp. What do we want here? Do we want flying tokens? Do we want a creature out? Creature seems kind of scary. Want to get this combat professor out. Could have destroyed it with that, but didn't have the mana. I should not have summoned Killian without any backup. You know, I think we do create the 2/1 black token with the 3. Spend all the mana. We're just gonna use this card as the token. Well, no, I have the token. It's a cool token. I've got the shiny part of it too. So, where are you at, huh? Yeah, why not? Use the shiny one. So we throw this over here again. Discarded. Let's get another good look at that. Oh, that's nice too. So, shiny inkling. Fun times, maybe. Oh, that's a lot of light. And then a spirit on the back. That's nice. So it's flying with 2/1. Cannot do anything with it now. Summoning Sickness. And no mana. Not very good. And the thing is, I know this blue-black deck, now that I'm ending my turn, has more tomfoolery. It draws. Nice. We get Seacoast Drake, which we can pretty much immediately use. Nice. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna throw down another island. And probably do the 4-cost Snapping Drake. Unable to attack with the Whisper Squads. Still have a swamp in our back pockets. We've got the drag under for next turn. Can attack with the flying now. Seacoast Drake for another flying in the back. Dude, this blue-black's not feeling bad. We go over here. We untap our energy. Draw a card. Gotta add this in tapped, unfortunately, because I don't have plains or a swamp to show. It's kind of sad. So we've got three mana. And the only thing we're able to do... Oh, I see what we do. We do the tap 2 target creatures. They have no mana, cannot defend. That's kind of nice. Tap 2 target creatures and learn. Which means, why not just go grab this nice little card here that we keep for occasions like that. And it is choose an online card. It's got good things. When I use it, maybe I'll explain. We throw that in the hands. And then we cannot do what we really want to do on that. We attack them for 2. They finally go down for some HP. out. Throw hands and untap everything over here. This blue-black really got, you know, the mana curve ahead, you know. We draw. That one's pretty nice. Do not have the mana to do it. That's a six cost. I guess that one's easier, right? I don't know. It's smaller on the screen, so what do you do? We throw down the third swamp. Oh no, we don't have enough islands to summon two things, even though I really want to. We definitely get the other flying out, so we do the one and the one. This thing's got summoning sickness. And we've still got 3. We're gonna hold on to this because it's really nice. But we cannot do anything else. It's sorcery. We're gonna hold on to it, even though I shouldn't. I should use this. If I were playing this game, I would probably use this. Because it can't defend anyway. I just can't use the mana, is the thing. I like to use my mana. So we're gonna attack for a total of 4 with these guys. I'm gonna tap them out, go down to 14 over here. I need to get some health or something. Pass his turn. Come over here. We're gonna tap everything. That's a white or black. That's a white or black. That's white. That's black. Untap my monster. Draw a card. Of course, I got the plains right after. We throw down the plains. And so what we're gonna do is probably we're gonna do something cheeky here. We're gonna start off with hexproof. Plains in the dark. So it's 2/2, Beaming Defiance 2/2, and hexproof. So that's really nice. Keeps them from doing the thing in their hands. And then we are gonna do 1 and 1. I get it. Why not? And say this cannot attack, block, or activate abilities until the end of my next turn. Until my next turn. So that's pretty good. That was the lesson we learned. So now he's going to come in for a hefty 4/4 swing with them unable to do anything. Then we go over to pass turn. Everything untaps. This guy's still a little useless, but hey, there's 4 flying and no defense. Oh no, that's actually really not good. Maybe I should have planned for that. We throw down even yet another island that we draw. Which lets us throw a sweet manta ray onto the field. summoning sickness and whatnot. Can't attack, because I'm not going to be controlling any islands over there. How long is that hexproof? Until the end of turn. So these guys are definitely going to do 2 and 1. For the drag under. I think that just destroys the Inkling. Very unfortunate. And then draw the card. Which is another swamp. And we already put down... I think we already put down mana, right? Oh well. This is moving right along. They're going to swing for another 4. Undefended. Undefendable. Down to 10. Pass turn. Untap some things here. Draw. We'll find ourselves another killing. And with 5... I'm going to tap all 5. For Killian and Promising Dusk Mage. And actually have to pass that turn then. Move over here. We get everything untapped. I don't know. This pacing might work out for this blue deck. We grab another swamp from last turn. We do a sick 3/2 air elemental, which is a 4/4 flying. One card in the hands. Yeah, so 3 and 2. Got 1 and 1 left, which is nice. These guys can't do anything against my 2 flying, so they tap out for another 4 damage. Wow. Yeah, and nothing good from over here to do anything about it. Mana when I really need some sort of like end all be all card. So we throw down planes. No enchant. Planewalkers are artifacts, so that's useless. We do the 3 and 1. Summon the Combat Professor. Still unable to do anything about that. Because even with Menace, I can't get anything to attack with that right now. So I pass turn. Everything untaps over here. Draw a card. A nice, easy sit in the back for a turn, which I don't even think is going to matter because 4 and 3. Yeah. Well. Okay, so I mitigate that one. It bounces. And then these two get clean sweeps off on me. Yeah. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't have enough for that summon. They get one more turn. Down the 4. Down to 2. Mage Hunter's Onslaught would help with the Manta Ray, but still Killian couldn't get me any boost, and next turn it ends. So white-black seeds to blue-black, and that was the game. Yeah, I made this deck with my little brother to playtest. I was just waiting to get an oil change, so maybe I can go on a trip soon. I play a lot of Magic with my friends, and I wanted to say thank you to them. Why not do it in a video? And gosh dang, did not expect this black-blue deck to do that. Don't know how even long this is. It seemed like it was a fun video. I'll do more Magic if people want, maybe some deck building, and more mock games like this. Honestly, this was fun as hell. So until next time, I guess like and subscribe if anyone besides who I send this to is gonna see it. And hey, be well.